Did you know your gut feels everything your mind tries to hide? It's not an exaggeration. Every bottled up emotion echoes deep inside, shaping your mood and even the way you see life. When you feel anxious for no reason, it might be your second brain sending out distress signals. While most people think only the mind suffers, science has already proven the gut is an emotional organ. Ever felt those butterflies in your stomach out of nowhere? That's your body trying to communicate. Are you listening or just ignoring it? It's not just in your head. That tightness, tension in your stomach, the knot you can't explain, these are biological alarms. Your body picks up on danger, real or imagined, before you even understand what's happening. The gut reacts before you're conscious of it, releasing hormones and kicking in defense mechanisms. That's why anxiety isn't always about negative thoughts. Sometimes it's pure biology. Have you ever felt your body panic before a single scary thought even crossed your mind? There's a secret road connecting your brain and your gut on it travel emotions, traumas, and hormones. It's called the gut-brain axis, a two-way street where any imbalance in your gut is reflected in your mind, and vice versa. Seriously, most of your serotonin is produced in your gut, not in your head. When your gut gets sick, your mind suffers too. Have you ever noticed mood changes linked to what you eat or to digestive problems? Inside you lives a universe of trillions of microorganisms, your microbiome. They don't just digest your food. They produce substances that regulate emotions, stress, and even the quality of your sleep. When this microscopic community is out of whack, your emotions spiral. Do you ever feel sadness out of nowhere? It could be your microbiome crying for help. Ever wondered if that sense of fear is really coming from the inside out? Your gut flora acts like a silent conductor, orchestrating your emotions, energy, and mental clarity. What you eat can either nourish or sabotage this ecosystem. When it's imbalanced, you get symptoms like irritability, lack of motivation, or constant unease. Processed foods, too much sugar, and stress attack your gut flora, stealing your sense of well-being. Have you noticed certain foods changing your mood or making you feel heavier emotionally? The famous butterflies in your stomach are real. When you feel fear or anxiety, your nervous system sends signals straight to your gut, messing with digestion and causing nausea, gas, or cramps. That discomfort isn't just in your head, it's biology in action. Your body's trying to purge what your soul hasn't resolved. Have you ever felt nauseous just thinking about something that scares or worries you? Big events in childhood leave deep marks, including in your gut. Traumatic experiences can reprogram your digestive response for life. Sensations of pain, digestive disorders, or anxiety attacks often have roots in past traumas your body never forgot. Have you ever wondered why certain discomforts pop up for no reason, especially during tough times? You've probably heard of serotonin, but did you know up to 90% of it is made in your gut? When that process is thrown off by stress, poor diet, or illness, your mood tanks and anxiety ramps up. What seems like sadness for no reason might actually be a biological warning. Paying attention to your digestive system might be the key to reclaiming your happiness and energy. Have you ever thought your happiness could start with what happens in your gut? The body is a master at reacting before your mind catches up. Your gut senses threats, picks up on danger, and sounds the alarm before you even have time to think. That's why you often feel physical discomfort before you realize what you're feeling emotionally. Has this survival instinct ever surprised you in everyday situations? How many times has your body spoken up before your mind figured things out? What you put on your plate has more influence than you think. Inflammatory foods, too much caffeine, sugar, and ultra-processed stuff sabotage your gut health and crank up your anxiety. What seems like just a quick snack can trigger sleepless nights or days of irritability. Have you noticed a connection between what you eat and how you feel afterwards? Your plate can be the solution or the cause of your anxiety. Silent inflammation is a sneaky villain. It doesn't show clear signs, but it messes up your mood, drains your energy, and feeds your anxiety. Symptoms like constant fatigue, bloating, or heaviness may signal that something's off inside. Investigating and addressing this inflammation is the first step to calming your mind. How much have you been listening to your body lately? Certain foods sabotage your peace without you even realizing. Ultra-processed products, bad fats, artificial coloring, all these can disrupt your gut flora and set your anxiety on fire. Try paying attention to how you feel after eating these foods. Simple changes to your diet can spark a surprisingly positive shift. Have you ever tried cutting something out and noticed a difference in your anxiety? Intestinal candidiasis is a silent invader. It messes up your digestion, wrecks your mood, and can even make you feel afraid or mentally foggy. When your body is overrun by fungi, your mind goes haywire. Symptoms like forgetfulness, anxiety, and extreme fatigue can be directly related to this imbalance. Have you ever checked if your gut is hiding this villain? Intestinal problems are like encrypted messages from your emotions. Constipation can mean pent-up feelings, while diarrhea points to escape, fear, or urgency. The body communicates what the mind keeps quiet. Have you noticed how your physical symptoms change according to your emotional state? Your body has something important to tell you. When anxiety messes with your gut, it sends the imbalance right back with even more anxiety, creating a cycle that's hard to break. This loop can last for years with no clear solution. Breaking free takes awareness, self-care, and patience. How have you dealt with these circular symptoms? Can you spot where the cycle begins for you? Pain, nausea, bloating, all these can be messages from your nervous system begging for attention. The body speaks loudly when it feels ignored. Making space for discomfort, listening to its signals, could be the start of radical change. What do you think your body is trying to tell you today? If you've tried everything and nothing worked, maybe it's because you've only treated the surface. Medications that ignore the gut-brain axis may relieve symptoms, but not the root cause. Real healing comes from an integrative approach that treats the mind and body as one. Have you considered looking beyond traditional meds for answers? Your microbiome is like an invisible army, always fighting for your well-being. When it's strong, it protects your mind and body. When it's weak, it opens the door for anxiety and fear. The strength of this army depends on what you eat, feel, and live. What can you do today to boost your emotional and physical defenses? The way out of chaos might be closer than you think. Small habit changes, paying attention to your body's signals, caring for your diet, and making space for undigested emotions can change everything. Are you ready to start this inside-out transformation? How about taking the first step right now? True change begins when you realize your body keeps secrets about your mind. Nurturing, caring for, and treating your gut is the first step toward emotional freedom. Ready to transform your relationship with anxiety? Your healing might be closer than you think. It all starts by listening to what your body whispers in the silence. Now that you understand how the gut anxiety connection can change everything in your life, I want to share some simple but powerful tips to start easing that pain today. Before bed, sit or lie down comfortably. Close your eyes and slowly inhale through your nose, counting to 4. Hold your breath for another 4 seconds, then exhale gently through your mouth for 6. Repeat this cycle 5 times. This technique switches on your calming system, slows the anxiety storm, and helps your body relax. If your mind is racing, try listening to a guided meditation for relaxation, or simply sit quietly with soft music, focusing only on your breath. At first, your mind will wander. That's normal. Don't give up. Even 1 minute helps. Make this ritual your safe harbor every night. Talking to God, meditating on a song, or just handing your fears and pain over to something bigger can bring instant relief. You don't need fancy words, just honesty. Sometimes all we need is to feel that we're not alone in this fight. Give yourself an abdominal self-massage using circular movements, or just rest your hands on your belly as you breathe deeply. This simple gesture sends comfort signals to your second brain and can soothe both physical and emotional discomfort. Before bed, jot down on a paper or a notebook whatever is stealing your peace. Don't worry about making it pretty or perfect, just right. It lets go of the weight in your mind and gets your body ready for a lighter night. Now, I want to know, which of these tips will you try today? Or what's your biggest pain right now? Share in the comments. Your story could be the start of healing, not just for you, but for everyone who reads and relates. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. I'm here, reading and embracing every comment with care. If this content helped you in any way, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you will always know when a new video drops. It motivates me to keep creating and make sure you never miss a single mind and body self-care tip. I'll leave our last video in the card above and in the description below. When your body shuts down, the silence of pain no one sees. Watch it because it goes even deeper into invisible pain and real relief. And don't forget to check out our special playlists, each designed to guide you along your healing journey. Depression, emptiness and meaning of life, anxiety, stress and nervous system, traumas, emotions and hidden memories. Every playlist is another step toward your freedom. Believe it, you deserve a lighter life with more peace, health, and meaning. Count on me and this whole community whenever you need. See you in the next video. Elena Gray.